All right, gentlemen, today is the day. This is the day we are going to tackle our level 1 test. Okay, for some of you, this may be challenging. Okay, for all of you other PT studs out there, this may be pretty easy for you. But hey, get through it. Okay, and I promise you these later levels, they're going to get a hell of a lot harder. All right, so we're going to kick this thing off. So you should have already seen the downloads, so you can download the actual testing manual. You can follow along with that, or you can just follow along with this video, whichever way you want to go. All right, so I'm going to be explaining to you exactly what is required for each element. We're going to perform the exercise, and in our 1 minute break that we have in between each exercise, I'll be explaining what counts and what doesn't count for that next exercise. All right, so let's kick this thing off. Make sure that when you're downloading your manual, you download the proper age bracket. So age bracket 1 is for ages 16 to 35. Age bracket 2 is 36 to 55, and age bracket 3 is 56 plus. For myself, I'm 38 years old, so I'm going to be doing the age bracket 2 test. Okay, if you're not in age bracket 2, all right, make sure you follow along with your manual and do the proper reps, okay, for your age bracket. All right. All right, so first up is going to be our pull element. So it's going to be our 45-degree row. I have 25 reps. So before I start, I'm going to demonstrate what I'm looking for. Again, you guys have done these plenty of times in our workouts leading up to this. But starting position, you're going to get into a nice 45-degree angle where your body is 45-degree angle from the ground with your arms fully extended. From here, okay, I'm going to keep nice packed shoulders. I'm going to keep my chest up high. I'm going to elevate my toes. I'm going to lift my toes off the ground so only my heels are on the ground. That's going to make it so my legs stay locked out, my knees stay locked out. From here, I'm going to pull up, okay, until my upper arm is in line with my body. Once I get there, that's the full up position, okay? And then I'm going to go back down and fully extend my elbows in the down position. That counts as 1. From there, up again, full extension down on every rep. Pretty simple, okay? So I'm going to be doing 25 reps. For you, do as many reps as it is on your age bracket testing manual. So from here, fully extended, and I'm going to pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From there, I'm going to start my time. So I have a minute and a half, or a minute and 15 seconds break in between each element. If you are age bracket 1, you only have 1 minute break in between each exercise. If you're age bracket 3, okay, you have a minute and a half break in between each exercise. So the next exercise we have is our bodyweight squats. Again, you've done these many times already. So what we're looking for is your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Put your toes, angle your toes out slightly, keep them straight, whatever's comfortable, okay, on your knees and hips is fine. Okay, from there, you're going to keep your weight on your heels. You're going to drop your butt, your stomach straight down and pushing your arms straight out in front of you. Make sure you keep a nice alignment, okay, within the spine. And we need to squat down until our legs are parallel to the floor. Okay, if you're not able to squat that low yet, you're not ready for this test. So if you're able to squat to parallel, awesome. Okay, if not, you need to work on some flexibility, okay, until we can get you down squatting to parallel. All right, so I've got a few more seconds here before I start. For me, I've got to do 40 reps within 2 minutes. Okay, make sure to check your manual to see what your age bracket has to do. I've got 40 reps within 2 minutes. Here we go, my time's up, and I started my 2 minutes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. I'm going to shake it out a little bit because I've done that. I was 35 seconds. Got plenty of time. Here we go. 20 more. And down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. There we go. So I get the rest of my time. So I did that in 1 minute and 17 seconds. I get the rest of my 2 minutes. Then my rest time begins. So let me explain that a little bit. If you're doing a movement that is reps for time, so like this one, 40 reps within 2 minutes, you can stop, you can pause, you can eat a goddamn turkey sandwich in the middle of it. Doesn't matter, okay? As long as you get your reps in the amount of time that it says. Now, for like 45-degree row and other testing elements that just give you a rep count, those exercises, once you begin the movement, they have to be completed, okay, without stopping. Got to get through it all, okay? That's the difference between something that calls for reps and then something that calls for reps for time. All right, so my 2 minutes is up. I'm 15 seconds into my rest time, so I got 1 minute left to explain to you guys the next exercise, which is elevated push-ups. Okay, for elevated push-ups, what we're looking for, hands can go out wide, doesn't matter, or they can go in close. Full up position is elbows are locked out at the top. Down position, elbows must be 90-degree angle. All right, chest doesn't have to touch and be like that. Elbows have to be 90 degrees. That's the full down position. All the way up, elbows locked out, full up position. If you want to do close, that's fine. Okay, keep the elbows in tight to the body. Look again, arms are 90 degrees. Dry back up, elbows lock back out. That is a good rep. That counts. If you're cutting it short, okay, if you're not getting all the way down, those reps are not going to count. All right, so we're almost there. And how many reps do we have? I have 20 reps. And here we go. Rest time is up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now, as soon as I'm done with my rep count, boom, my rest time begins. Next one after this, I've got the bridge, the static bridge. I'm going to get this out of the way. To get my nice fluffy mat out. And get that ready. So, for the static bridge, we're looking for 1.5 minutes for myself. Again, 1.5 minutes for age bracket 2. Reference your testing manual to see what your rep count is or what your time is. If you're younger, you got to do it for longer. If you're older than me, you got to do it for less time. All right, so with the static bridge, make sure that your heels are down. You're driving through your heels, pushing those hips way up in the air. Glutes are tight, hamstrings are tight. Heels should be directly below the knees. All right, hands can be down here on your chest. Whatever is comfortable for you, as long as you're not driving with your arms holding yourself up. We got 15 more seconds. So this is a timed exercise. So that means once the exercise has begun, you cannot break form. Okay, you cannot break form. Hold position for the time it counts for. If you break form, you do not pass this test. All right, here we go. And time's away. Okay, so I've got 1.5 minutes here. Pushing up through the heels. Okay, lifting your toes up here if you'd like. Or if you're going to keep your feet down, grip the floor with your toes and pull your heels in and up towards your shoulders. Okay, it's going to really engage the glutes and hammies the way we want to, so you're not going to your quads or anywhere else that we don't want to be. Okay? Hammies, glutes. Okay? Focusing on those muscles here. Already 30 seconds down. Okay? Easy day. Easy day. Hold that position. Once you've started, you cannot stop. You cannot break position. You must hold for the time that it says on your testing manual. Hold that position. Drive through those heels. Lift those toes up if you need to. Okay, I'm about almost at a minute here. Yep. 30 more seconds to go. After this, we've got one more exercise for the strength portion, and then we move on to the conditioning portion of the test. For most of these level tests, the strength portion should be the easiest part for you. The conditioning portion is usually where most people struggle. All right, so almost there. You got 5 seconds to go. Almost there, almost there, almost there. And relaxing down. From here, my minute 15 rest begins. So let me talk to you about the plank. That is our next movement. All right, so for the plank, we're looking for those elbows to be directly below the shoulders. Hands, I like to drive the back of my hands into the floor. You can have your hands together, have them apart, whatever, it's fine. On your feet, make sure that you're on your toes and you're driving back on those heels in that, holding that good plank position. From there, I'm gonna make sure my core stays tight, my low back, everything stays nice and tight. My hips don't drop down low, my ass doesn't shoot up in the air. Okay, nice flat position, okay, with this plank. All right, we got plenty of time for rest, so I'm going to grab a little bit of water. Again, make sure you're staying hydrated, gentlemen. Stay hydrated. All right, so for this, for my age bracket, I have 1 minute. 1 minute I have to hold for. If you've been following along in the training, okay, this should be easy for you because you've already gone longer than this. Okay, we got 10 seconds before we begin. Good plank position for 1 minute. And ready. And go ahead and go up in position. Keep everything nice and tight. Nice and tight. Don't drop down low. Don't pop up high. Nice and tight. Elbows are directly below the shoulders, so we have good bone support. And we're not relying purely on muscle support. We want both. Bone support and muscle support during this movement. Head-wise, you're going to see I'm keeping a nice neutral spine with my head. I'm not cranked down. I'm not cranked up. Nice neutral spine. Okay, for myself, we're halfway there. But again, if you're younger, you got to hold for a little bit longer. If you're older, you get to hold for less. Keep holding. We got 20 seconds to go before we start the conditioning portion of the level 1 test. Okay, we are at 10 more seconds. Keep going. Keep going. 5 more seconds. And relax. Good. All right. The 1 minute 15 seconds begins. I'm going to get rid of this mat. Not going to need it anymore. Not for this. Not for the rest of this test. So next exercise is going to be your kettlebell swings. All right. So we're going to do this movement 1 time. So make sure to find the right kettlebell size that you need. For this test, you're probably going to need 2 size kettlebells. All right, so you can see these are actually way lighter kettlebells than what I usually use in my workouts, but I'm going to use what the test says. So from here, it's going to say, 10 kilograms, okay? So I've got 10 kilograms, and I've got to do 50 reps within 2 minutes, okay? So I've got this little baby kettlebell, all right, that I'll be using for my swings. So 50 swings, 2 minutes. So I've got my second kettlebell staged because I know I'm going to need it for the next conditioning portion. All right, so 50 swings, 2 minutes. I got 15 more seconds. So make sure with this kettlebell swings, good athletic position. We're going to be reaching up, tilting it back toward us. We're going to hike it back, keep it high up in that crotch area, pop up till we're at full extension, which is straight up from the shoulders. Okay, or you can be a little bit lower, it's fine. Just no higher than the shoulders. From here, bringing it straight back down and back up, okay? Again, this is rep count. Here we go. Ooh, and reset. And we're going, okay? 50 reps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 10 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. And dismount. And did that in 1:07 minutes. So let's talk about that a second. This exercise is reps for time. So what does that mean? That means if you need to take a break at 20 or take a break at 30, that's fine. You can put the weight down. You can break position on this movement. As long as you get the amount of reps that you need to get in the amount of time that it calls for, you're good to go. All right? You can take breaks. Reps for time. Reps for time. So I get the rest of my time. So I get 20 more seconds to finish up my 2 minutes that I had to do this. Then my actual rest time begins. So let's explain what this next portion is. The next portion of this test is the tricep. There's 3 exercises that we have to do back to back. Okay, so we've got seal jacks. We have a waiter's carry, or a suitcase carry, and then mount climbers. We have 5 seconds to transition between those movements, so no rest time. So we do our seal jacks, 5 seconds to transition into our suitcase carry, 5 seconds to transition into our mountain climbers. Then, after we finish all 3, then we get our break. So, a little bit different, okay? A little bit different. So my rest time has begun. All right, so for me, I have 25 seconds for seal jacks. I have 25 seconds switching hands halfway for suitcase carrying, 25 seconds of mountain climber. So pretty easy stuff, again, for myself, but for you, maybe a little bit harder. And then we're doing 3 rounds of this. Now, if you look at your testing manual, it's going to say a percentage for suitcase carry. For me, it says 15% BW. That means 15% of my body weight. Okay, so if you look on the chart that's on the testing manual, it'll show you on the first chart, on the top chart, scroll over to 15% and then go down to your weight class. Okay, for me, I have to do a 16 kilogram. Okay, so make sure you understand how to read that chart, okay, to pick out the correct weight that you need to be using for this. Okay, so time has begun. Let's go. 25 seconds of seal jacks. Hands are out here to the sides, and we're crossing. And crossing. Good. Make sure my time's going. Okay, alternating back and forth for each one of these reps. 25 seconds here. Then we're going straight into our suitcase carry. We have 5 seconds to get there. Here we go. Good. Time is up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going. All right. So halfway through here, we're going to switch sides. Keep moving. Switch sides. Again, just holding that weight, walking back and forth. Okay, you can have a larger spot to go with. Good. Time is up. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers. Start with the right leg forward, and we're going. Making sure that you're placing your foot, okay, on the ground in that forward position on every rep. Keep your butt low. Keep your shoulders over your hands. Making sure that the knee crosses the center line of your body, okay, every time. No short stuff. Cross every time and relax. Good. Our rest time has begun. So for me, I have 1 minute of rest. 1 minute of rest. I do that round. I do that again. Okay. I get 1 minute of rest again. one more time, so completing that 3 times, and you've completed the level 1 test. Okay, so we're gonna use up the rest of our rest time here. So if you guys have trouble figuring out that weight chart, okay, go ahead and click that that button. Is probably going to be over here. Click that button on the page where it says contact the course instructor. Okay, that you'll be able to message me directly and go ahead and ask me. Okay, if you've got questions on how to read that weight chart, that'll tell you exactly what weight you should be using for each one of these tests. Later on in the higher level test, you're going to see almost every single movement, the weight is based off of what your weight class is. So the lighter you get within the weight classes, the lighter the weight you lift. Okay, only makes sense to drop weight. All right, here we go. Back to mountain climbers, seal jacks, and time's away. 25 seconds. Here we go. Only 25 seconds. Not bad, not bad. Okay, conditioning is where most of the people struggle. Just keep doing the best you can here. If you pass, you pass. If you fail, okay, it's okay. Okay, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. Okay, if you fail on this test, not a problem. You know what you need to work on. Okay, so go back to the workouts, okay, that we had for this month. Okay, and then repeat those again so you get prepared for level 1. Once you pass the level 1, then you can move on to the level 2 workouts. Okay, switch sides. Keep going. I think I held on that one side a little bit too long. Good, put it down. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going into mountain climbers. Here we go. And we're off. 25 seconds here. Keeping those hips low. Using those hands directly below the shoulders. I'm going to touch my feet in the front of the position every time. Every time. Making sure those knees cross in the line of my body. Almost there, almost there. And good. Okay, we got another minute break here. And then our last round of the tricep to finish this level 1 test. All right, so I'm going to grab a little bit of water here. Before we bang out this test. All right. Last tricep. Seal jacks, suitcase carry, mountain climbers, and we are done. We're done. Almost there, almost there. On this one here, make sure on these level tests you take your rest time. You'll see when you get in these in the higher levels, you may be feeling good during that strength portion, but you're gonna wish you took all your rest time when you get to the conditioning. Okay, we got 5 more seconds. I'm gonna finish this puppy off. Here we go. Starting with seal jacks, 25 seconds, and begin. Here we go, and cross. Good. 25, 25. It's always good if you have a family member, loved one, whatever, to kind of run you through this and time you. It makes your test a hell of a lot easier. Okay? So you don't have to stop like I'm doing to see where we're at with time. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And we're walking. I'm going to make sure to switch hands this time. I'm actually halfway through. And switching sides. Just keeping a nice upright position. Don't let the weight control you as you're walking. Almost there. And weights are down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mountain climbers. Last set. Here we go. Finish strong. Last 25 seconds. Push it. Just make sure you're touching your feet every time. Good position. Don't get those ass up in the air. Keep it down low. Hands right below those shoulders. Don't be driving back. All right. Good position all the way through this movement. We're almost done. Almost done. And stop. There you have it, gentlemen. That is your level 1 test. Hopefully, okay, you just did this along with me. You passed it, and you're ready to progress on with the program and start training for level 2, okay, and work your way all the way up, okay, to the coveted level 8. All right, so hopefully see you on the next workout. We'll see you then.